At Watson Mountain, we believe in the LEARN model. Here are some examples.
This is an activity I love to start off the year with, to create classroom community, to help us get to know each other, and to really honor each person's name. Because it is a gift. It's a gift that you're given on your birthday. Everybody deserves to have their name pronounced correctly, and it really is an opportunity for all of us to explain what our name means.
So one day, my dad, he was watching an Indian movie, and the main character's name was like Summer, so I got the name Summer, and it was pronounced Summer even though it was spelled S-A-M-A-R.
It could tie to our culture, it could tie to our likes and dislikes. It's just a really fun activity.
In ICA, we're doing an ergonomics project, and the kids are researching various jobs and what the challenges might be of that job. And so they're trying to identify a couple of things, and then what products or what modifications to their environment might be important to keep them safe and productive in their environment. And they're going to present those in a variety of ways so that we can all learn from each other.
We're doing a project on solving the economic problems for retail workers.
Some of the problems we found are that they have to constantly twist their backs because they need to scan the item, look at the monitor, or when they get the divider, they have to reach all the way over to get it.
They also have to pull coats in from Target. They have to lug huge coats in. They also have to put heavy workloads and lifts up on the high shelves.
If they have ideas on innovative new products or things that they could create themselves, that would help allow them to think about the future and what they could do to make the world a better place.
So we were at Watson Mountain today hosting a student-led food waste audit during every single one of the lunch periods. Students are really interested in understanding what sort of food gets wasted here, and also how could we reduce that waste here in the cafeteria. It's like using the cafeteria as this really cool science experiment.
Interpersonal communication, communicating with people in verbal and nonverbal ways, is at the essence of doing something like a waste audit and having it be successful. And they had to work with people who had different jobs to do in a way that we could keep things going smoothly and quickly.
So this graph shows reasons why people are wasting food. There's people that say they didn't want it, or they're out of time, or they didn't like the taste. And a way we can fix this is just don't buy food that you know you're not gonna eat.
Our focus with this waste audit is changing hearts and minds. And you can't change people's minds or their behaviors without getting them to change the way they feel about something, telling a story.
I always start the school year making sure to set up really strong routines for independent practice, like when kids are independently reading or working on Lexia independently. So kids really are focused on their own personal goals during that time so that I can have that sacred one-on-one conference time and eventually some small group time while class is happening. So at any given moment in class, every kid can be working independently on what they need, and I can have either one-on-one or small group in the back. At the beginning of the school year, we'll have a reading conference with every single student where I'll go over all of the data that makes them a reader and writer. And so going through that together allows me as the teacher to know what their strengths are, but most importantly for them to know, because the biggest goal is that kids walk away in the school year and they really know and love reading, and they know what they like to read and their strengths as a reader.
Today we are doing scrape the grapes by scraping spotted lanternfly eggs off of the grapevines.
So when there's a female, if it hatches, it can produce more egg sacs, and that could do mass production of these egg sacs, which would lead to even more invasive species.
You can draw up ecosystems. They're just not good for the environment.
So this year in science, we've been really working with the kids on understanding the human impact part of life science. And this is really a direct connection to them, to understanding that when they learn about invasive species, they're right here in our backyard.